God will bless you with millions, and then you'll start thinking that you're bigger than the program, and he'll show you it ain't a dollar that can make you bigger than me.
What up, gang? I'm back with another video. I say I'm back with another video. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Yes, I said subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. It's free. Do it for me.
This your boy Music 101, the Street Reporter, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. Lil Marlo baby mother been going viral for the past few days. It started when she exposed Lil Baby for not being a real friend of Marlo after his death. I broke down why Lil Baby switched up on Marlo when he died. So make sure you go check out the video right after this. When Thug interrogation audio and jail calls was leaked, Marlo dissed Thug and said Thug split everybody up and look what they did to Marlo. This triggered his baby mother and she started speaking out. She talked about letting go anger and how God punished people who turn other people against each other.
Look what y'all did to my cousin Marlo. Y'all didn't give a about him. So what the hell make you think I'ma think you care about me?
Sometimes you just gotta let God spin the block for you. Sometimes you just gotta let go. I'm talking about let go of that anger. Let go of that sadness. You know what I'm saying? Let go of all them people in your ear telling you 50,000 stories. Let it go. And let God do it. Let God figure it out for you. Let God work it for you. Because baby, all I'm going to say, God is on the front line. God is on the front line. I'm going to the cemetery to see my boy. And we just gonna talk and laugh. We just gonna talk and laugh. I can see the smile through the clouds. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Soon you think you bigger than God. Every time he show you why he ain't nothing to play with. Every time he show you why he ain't nothing to play with. For real. And right now, God will bless you with millions, and then you'll start thinking that you're bigger than the program, and he'll show you it ain't a dollar that can make you bigger than me. And you can't put people over for years and think you gonna get away with it. You can't turn people against people and think you're gonna get away with it. You can't wake up and say, hey, I'm finna cut their water off. Ain't nobody with them. They're not gonna get anything. And think you're going to get away with it. Especially when people haven't did anything to you. All I'm going to say is God is on the front line. God is on the front line. Okay?
She then spoke on Thug jail calls and questioned who is really friends if everybody talking about everybody.
Okay, y'all, I got a question. So, since everybody was on the calls talking about each other, who is really friends? Who? Because all I got out of this is everybody just be talking about everybody. Everybody is jealous of everybody. And it was one particular person that I felt like was just really, really jealous of the other person. And I just seen them in a picture together at Magic. And I don't like that. Get it together.
On that video, someone made a comment and said, facts. After seeing everybody past few days point fingers at each other for being a rat, all I can do is think about Marlo. Marlo was messing with all of them. And when he died, he couldn't get an RIP. She responded to the message and spoke on Lil Baby erasing his RIP post after Marlo died. Make sure y'all go check out the video I dropped because it explains everything. I can't express this enough.
Listen, this right here, this the one. Because when my kid's dad passed away, I couldn't believe the amount of people that was not showing him no love. I couldn't believe the person who wrote a book and then deleted it. Like, I could not believe it. I knew he loved some people. I knew that he loved for a fact that he done put me and my kids on the back burner for. Did not show him no love. None. Not an ounce of it. I knew then, oh man, my kid's about to go for a ride. Oh, this is gonna be very interesting. And baby, I kid you not, today, August 30th, 2025, 5 years later, no love. No, hey, how the kids doing? None of that. You hit one, like, for real. You triggered something. You triggered something in me with that one. But that one right there, you hit it right on the nail.
Then she did story time on the night Marlo died. Check it out. Get in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me.
Y'all, story time is so hard. I'm sitting here trying to get y'all this story on the night that Rudy died. Rudy is Marlo. I call him Rudy. That's what his family call him. Marlo is a rap name. Listen. I'm trying to tell y'all about the night he died and how I felt his death. And how we were so in sync that I couldn't believe. Like, still to this day, I couldn't believe how I felt it. Like, it was just crazy how I felt on the inside. Like, it was just an unexplainable feeling. Oh my God. So the night Rudy died, right, I was in the car with my friends. We end up pulling up on Bankhead. We pulled up on Bankhead. When we pulled up on Bankhead, I called Rudy. I was like, yeah, I'm outside. I FaceTime him. I was like, yeah, I'm outside. What you in there doing? Because I never come on Bankhead. If you know, you know. I never be at the block first. No nothing. So I'm like, yeah, I'm outside. What you in there doing? Remind you, when he answered the FaceTime, he never look at the phone at one time. He's looking up like he sees somebody. He just watching. He watching somebody. Like, he like, I'm in here. I ain't doing nothing. You could come in here. I was like, okay, I'm gonna come in there. Click. I hung up the phone. So I never did go in there. I ended up pulling back off with my friend. We ended up going to pick up something. He called me twice when we left. I did not answer because I just didn't answer. I ain't answer. Anyway, we was on the way back to Bankhead. We didn't go anywhere far. I was on the way back and I called him. That's when I called him back. And I was like, dang, I didn't even see your call. He was like, stop playing with me. You seen my call. I was like, no, I didn't. What are you talking about? I did not see your call. I was like, that's why I called you back. And then I was like, why you in the car? You pulled off and left and you know I'm up here and I'm not even driving. Why would you leave me? Like, I'm trying to switch it up because if you know Rudy, you know. But you know, he was just gonna go on and on like, where you was at, what you was doing, like, why you couldn't answer he was just gonna do the most or whatever. So I switched it up, like, why you in the car? You pulled off and left me, and you know I ain't driving, and you know I was up there. That's how you do. He like, I'm on the way back. That's what he was saying. He like, man, here I come. I'm on the way back. So I'm like, all right, clear. I hung up the phone because I didn't want it to go any further. Like, I didn't want him to ask me no questions, no nothing. Boom, hung up the phone. We get back to Bankhead. We get out. We are at the Lucky Panda. We see somebody we know at Lucky Panda. So we go up to the car like, hey, we just, you know what girls do. We talking, we lollygagging away or whatever. So the person like, no, I'm not staying. I just can't get food or whatever. So she ended up pulling off. We about to walk across the street to the picket pay. The fire department shoots down the street. Like, I'm literally about to walk. They like, I jumped back like, ooh, something happened. Okay, so we get across the street to the picket pay. We seeing everybody. That's like where everybody was really standing in. Everybody that we knew, that's where they were standing in. So we go over there. We talking. Everybody just talking a lot of that. We speaking, hugging or whatever. Boom. Everybody, you know, doing what they do. We sitting on the car. So all of a sudden, I lean over on the car and it's just like, like, I don't know. Like, to this day, I really can't explain the feeling. Like, it was just like, this boy walked past, he got a book bag on, and he got about like 5 guns hanging out the book bag. So I'm like, oh, I'm ready to go. That's why I don't be outside, because this just be too much. Y'all, clearly not. This boy walked past me. After I said that, he walked past. I leaned over on the car, and I just was like, something wrong. Oh my God, something wrong. Like, this is what I'm doing, like, oh my God, something wrong. So one of my friends look at me like, what's wrong with you? Like, we is all, you know, what's wrong with you? Tripping? Like, what wrong? I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I just feel, I don't know. Like, I started to feel hot. Like, I was just like, I don't know, something wrong. So one of my friends said, I got a chair in my car. You know, get the chair and just sit down. So I'm like, okay. When I say okay, my phone ring. It's my sister. She like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm on vacation. You know, at the little block park. She like, for real, I'm finna come up there. I'm like, yeah, come up here, because I'm not driving, and I know you're not gonna stay long. When I'm ready to go, I know you by the time I'm ready to go, you ready to go. So she like, all right, I'm gonna call you when I'm parking. Boom. I was like, okay. So I told my friend, I was like, I'm gonna go get the chair when my sister called, so I could just go walk and meet her and then get the chair. You know, just do everything I wanted. Boom. My sister called, like, she was parking. She was telling me she was walking from the Checkers. So I'm like, okay, cool. My friend parked on the side of the Checkers. That was perfect. So I walk, meet my sister. We walk to the car, get the chair. We come back to where everybody else at. I brought the chair down, y'all. If I knew I was gonna feel like this when I sat in that chair, I would have never sat in that chair. When I say I sat down, and it's like the world. Oh my God, it's like the world was on my shoulders. Do you hear me? I bit over in that chair, and I could feel like it just, oh my God, it felt like people was tugging on me this way, that way. I could not explain the feeling. Everybody around me was like, what's wrong? I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, y'all. I'm my God. Like, I'm about to cry, telling me. I just did not know what was wrong with me. My heart was pounding. I was so deep down, I was so scared, and I didn't know what I was scared of, y'all. I was so scared. So my phone ring. It was Rudy's son, mom. Go to the front door. It was Rudy's son's mom, right? I declined the call because her son was over for the weekend, but Rudy had took the boys to his dad. So they wasn't with me, so I thought she would just call, you know, to talk to her son. Boom. I declined the call. I'm still linked over in the chair. And my phone rang again. No, my phone didn't ring. My sister's phone ring. She turned around. She like, she looking at me like, the first thing I said out of my mouth, what's wrong with Rudy? She said, they. I said, tell me. That's how I am. Like, tell me. She like, they said he shot up on the expressway. I jumped up and I took off across the street. I was trying to find anybody that I knew, like, was his personal friend. You know what I'm saying? Because these are his people up here. So I know, like, his friends are here. So I'm trying to find his personal friend. Remind y'all now, I only had one missed call. That was the call that I declined. I seen one of his friends when I ran across the street. I whispered in his ear because I didn't want to say it out loud, because, you know, I'm not for sure if it's true. We trying to see. So I whispered in his ear. He like, for real? Call. Y'all, I looked down at my phone. I had 30 missed calls from when I had just jumped up and ran across the street. But come back for part 2. I got this one last. Y'all, why I just did the whole part 2 for y'all about when the night he died. I just did the whole part 2, and when I went to post it, like to go to the next step, TikTok deleted it. And y'all, it was just something about that part 2 that just really just that messed me up. I'm gonna give y'all part 2 tomorrow. I can't do it. I'm talking, my head got deep into it. I can't do it. I'm gonna give y'all part 2 tomorrow. What's up, y'all? I'm back with part 2 on the night that Marlo died and how I felt it. Okay, so we left off at I had 30 missed calls just from running across the street, which takes seconds, right? So when his friend told me to call and I looked down and I had 30 missed calls, everybody's eyes instantly got big, like, okay, 30 missed calls, this shit true. Nobody is saying nothing to each other. Like, everybody just looking, everybody just looking. Like, so I tell my sister, I'm like, take me to where he at. Take me to him now. Take me to him now. So boom, we run back across the street. We ran to where she parked at. We ran to her car. So we get to her car. I'm fussing at my sister, y'all, because I always tell her, when you come to city events, when you're parking, back in. Y'all, Rudy taught me that. Now I just think I'm just the shit. Okay, so I'm fussing at her. I'm like, back in. Why you didn't back in? That's why we tell you to back in, because when something happen, you can come out, you can just pull out. Okay, cool. So she really not listening to me. She backing up or whatever. And I'm still just, just overheated at this point. So I tap her on her shoulder. She look at me and I say, he dead. She look at me. She like, why you say that? They didn't say that. They just said that he was shot up on the expressway. I was like, I could feel it. He dead. She get mad at me like, don't say that. They did not say that. So I was like, okay. I was like, come on. We getting down, approaching the expressway. I'm like, I'm gonna calm down. I'm like, we get on the expressway. If the traffic moving, then I know he all right. If the traffic stops, then I know it's bad. So we jump on the expressway at Bankhead. We get like past, y'all know where it merges off to go to Fulton Industrial. We get past like almost up to that MLK exit by the Cascade Skate Ring. Y'all, everything, the traffic just stopped. You just see red. It just went like, I don't know if something had happened to my vision or what. Everything just gave movie. It just came weird, like it just went like red, just stopped, red. So I was like, oh my God, fell back in the seat, like, oh my God, like it gotta be true. The traffic wasn't moving. At this point, I'm holding my head, squeezing my head. Y'all, I got out her. I was like, I'm getting out. I got out. She was like, no, I can hear her screaming as I'm jumping out the car. Y'all, I never knew the MLK exit and the Cascade exit was so far apart until I had to run down that one. Okay? Y'all, I never forget, I was running down the expressway. It was this man in his car. I could see him. And remind y'all, I'm running down on the left side, not the side you pull over on like your car break down. I'm running on the left side. I'm just running. I'm crying. I'm talking about a boo-hoo crying, running. I could see the man out the corner of my eye, y'all. His hands were on the steering wheel. I never forget. He was like, y'all, he just started crying. He started crying for me. Like, that's how I know. And I just knew, like, oh my God, like, y'all. So I get down there. I just like fall to the ground when I get down there. When I get down there, Rudy cousin is there. His son mom is there. That's all I seen at them. I saw them and they all was crying. He's overly heated too. So the police officer was right there. She was like, I can't tell y'all nothing unless somebody verify what's on his license. So his cousin was like, this go his girlfriend. She can verify for you. I was like, I can verify whatever you need me to verify. Just give me a second to catch my breath. So she was like, all right, walk over here with me. That's what the officer was saying. So she was rubbing my back, y'all, like the middle of my back. She like, just breathe, baby, just breathe. I'm like, okay. Because she like, calm down, just breathe. Y'all, I said I'm good. She was like, she went to asking me the questions. I went to answering the question. I'm answering all the questions she asked me about his license. Y'all, she got to that last question. I answered that question right. She stopped rubbing my back. She was like, baby, it's him. And he gone. Y'all, I just feel like noodle. Like straight noodle. Like, no rule. Like, no. Like, ain't no way. It's just, ain't no way. Like, what? So I'm just crying. By that time, everybody was proud of me. My sister, them, everybody that made it down. Everybody was just on top of me. We all just screaming and crying. So I get up. I guess they must have felt me like, cause I get up, I'm blanking, I'm getting ready to, I want to run across to the car. It's like nobody was holding me back, y'all. But it was something on me that just would not let me get to the car. Like nothing would let me get to that car. I was trying to get to that car. I'm like, it just something was just holding me like, no. Y'all, the detective walked over there. He must have had, okay, so I was saying the detective must have seen it on my face that I was trying to get over there, because he walked over there and out his mouth he said, baby girl, you don't want to see him like that. And I looked up at him and he said it again. You know, he shook his head. You don't want to see him like that. And I just cried, y'all. I just cried. Oh my God. I just cried so bad. And I was crying so bad. They was just like, come on, you just got to get off from up here. Like, you just got to get off from up here. We end up, my friends and my sister and my mom, they end up taking me off from up there. We end up leaving. Okay, now that I told y'all that part, this is just a message for the younger generation. I wasn't able to see him at the morgue because that was COVID, so they wasn't letting anyone in or whatever. So once Willie Watkins went and got his body and we went over to the funeral home, it was me, his mom, and two of his best friends. They let us see him as soon as they brought him in. He was still in the body bag from the morgue. They had not touched him. So we saw him exactly the way he was, just cleaned up. They cleaned the blood up. So I want to tell y'all this. It gets real. It gets real when you see the person you love on this iron steel rolling bed, whatever it is, with their brains blowed out, head pancake. You can't even cry because you can't even believe what you are seeing. It's a vision that you would never get out of here. So if you can change. If you can go a different route, go a different route. It's nothing at the end of that road but heartbreak for the ones that love you the most. Okay? So I just wanted to tell y'all that, but that was my part 2. Thank y'all for coming and listening. Y'all have a good one. Hey y'all, before I get out of here, I wanted to make a video on this comment right here because that is so true. If you heard me in part 1, I stated that he pulled off and left me. So I would have been in the car with him when all that went on, and my kids would have no parent. But God saved my life that night, and I'm so grateful. So much gratitude to God, so much love to God, because these kids need us. They can't do it without us. They can't do it without me, you, and God. They can't, and it's true. So think about who you get in the car with. And you don't even have to be dealing with a guy. That goes for anything, friends and everything. Like, if you know you're not on what they on, don't be running around in the car with them. Don't be freely, hey, pick me up, twin. No. So it could go male or female. It goes either way. But yeah, you have to think about it. And that's so true. But good night, y'all. That's enough for today because it could get overwhelming, but I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night.
Promo alert. Today is Wealth Addict Keith. Make sure y'all go follow him on Instagram and click that link in his bio. Want to learn how to build your own online business from scratch?
Always remember, social media is king.
Wealth Addict Keith has a program that will show you step by step how to create a digital product, market it, promote it online, and use AI tools like ChatGPT to get ahead faster. You will also get 50 video masterclasses full of strategies you can learn right away. Remember, knowledge is key. Make sure you go to Instagram and check out Wealth Addict Keith. The link will be down below. Let's go. Promo alert. Today is The Chill Show. Make sure y'all go follow him on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that like button. Comment and let him know I sent you. He just dropped a banger interview with Gangsta Williams. Yes, Birdman brother, Mr. Answer Right back. He just dropped a dope interview with him. And when I tell y'all he asks questions that I haven't seen anybody ask Gangsta, he got the tea, man. So make sure y'all go check it out. The link will be down below. He also have more dope interviews coming. Make sure y'all check him out, man, because he give y'all clips of the interviews on his Instagram. And he let y'all know what's next to come. But right now, the YouTube link is down in the comment section. Get in the comments, go watch the interview, and let them know who y'all want to see next.
BG just come home. He come home on one.
Yeah.
He cussed Wayne out in the song with him and Finesse 2 Time called Wayne the B word. Yeah, man. So me and BG went at it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When me and BG went at it that month, I made $18,000 that month. Man, listen, that's why I was like, I don't know to be our friend. I'm gonna be out smoke, man. I'm proud of you, bro.
Wayne, you better not say shit.
Let me tell you something, bro. I done did a video on Wayne. He ain't jump out there. I done did a video with this with Juvie. He ain't jump out there. I be hoping they jump out there, bro.
Yeah.
But they just don't bite.
Promo alert, promo alert, promo alert. Today is Evil Sins TV. Make sure you go follow him on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that like button. Comment and let him know I sent you. Y'all want dope interviews? Y'all talking about no filter? Y'all thought Charleston White was crazy. He worse. Hey, listen, I can't make this up. He just did an interview with Pimpin' Ken. And when I say he demolished Pimpin' Ken, I thought they was finna fight. And he just dropped one with 607 Unk and King Yellow. The link will be down below. Make sure you go check it out, because I promise you don't want to miss it.
Like Takeoff. I don't give a f the Takeoff died. In every song, Takeoff killed 10 niggas. Shit sound good as hell. But the kid of the nigga, the shit, the head of the blow. I love that.
Hey, do me a favor. Look down right there to the bottom left and hit that like button for me. Hit that like button right there. I appreciate it. Now continue watching. Promo alert. If you need promo, DM me on Instagram at music101CEO. $30 for one promo video on my YouTube. $50 for 3 promo videos on my YouTube. $70 for 6 promo videos on my YouTube. And $130 for 12 promo videos on my YouTube channel. Make sure y'all tap in and get that promo if you want to win. Charleston White, Brick Baby, against Cannon, coming to the ultimate.
5 step, I'm the leader of this 8 shit.